Filming you, filming me.
I'm filming you, filming me.
No, you were filming first.
No.
Yes.
Nisqually Wildlife Refuge is located between Olympia and Fort Lewis. It is a diverse ecosystem that is home to many different species of birds, but it is also home to beavers, weasels, minks, frogs, butterflies, and some turtles.
I think we have food.
Who thinks we have food? Oh, the geese?
Those two just kind of swimming from way over there.
You're not supposed to feed the geese.
It's a nature preserve, I know that. But I bet people must.
I'm sure some people probably do. Oh, look at them.
There are several hiking options available in the Nisqually Refuge. Today we are going to be hiking the Nisqually Estuary Boardwalk Trail. This trail starts at the Visitor Center and is accessed by walking 1.5 miles on the Twin Barns Loop Trail. After a half a mile of hiking along the old boardwalk, which sits above the wetlands, hikers will reach a fork in the Twin Barns observation platform. This part of the walk is full of songbirds. It is my favorite part of the Nisqually Delta.
I think I was put on this planet to listen to the bird songs.
Hey. Hey.
What? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Freaking me out, man.
Beyond the barns, you can walk onto an old dike and out to a boardwalk that dives deep into the delta.
Are you getting video of your feet?
No, I'm getting video of my face. Walking in the trees.
We are not heading that way today, but it is definitely worth the time to walk all the way out to the very end and back of the delta. It's beautiful.
Ferns with pretty light on them.
Are you videoing me?
Yep.
Are you recording our faces?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Don't look at it. last day. Oh, are we picturing now?
No, but you're getting out of my way.
Are we picturing or videoing?
I'm videoing right now.
Oh God, she's always videoing. Should we do the thing again just to see if we can come up with better stuff?
We can do the thing again if we want to see if we can come up with better stuff. I'm going to start though because this is one of my favorite spots in this park. Actually, it's a nature preserve. I call it Birdie Park. Because this is the Nisqually River behind me. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Seriously, it never ends with him.
Nothing.
So this is the Nisqually River behind me. Would you stop talking? This is the Nisqually River behind me. And
Actually, I'm behind her, but behind me is the Nisqually River.
wow.
Okay, go ahead. That was awesome.
Is it just me or does it feel like this thing's like wobbling around a little bit today? Okay, don't.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm a structural engineer. It's fine. Keep talking.
Okay.
You're wasting film.
Let's try this again. There is no film in this camera. It's just data. Okay.
Wasting data.
So behind me is the Nisqually River, and this is one of my favorite spots in this nature preserve because this is the end of the Nisqually River. And I have a tendency to spend quite a bit of time in the Longmire Paradise area, which that area I have footage of almost the beginning of the Nisqually River, so I get to play at both ends. There's a loon. So Paul and I...
Looking at a mirror.
So Paul and I are out here today because some things in our lives have changed.
Okay, let's be totally honest. I made a decision that things were going to change.
He made an executive decision that things were going to change.
No, we talked about it, but
Of course we talked about
I
it.
threw a wrench in the works.
You did. He threw a wrench in the works. And he threw a wrench in the works for a couple of reasons. One, he has OCD. Two, things are a little bit economically unstable. And three, there's a superpower going to war in a smaller country. So those three things combined, we kind of had to make an executive decision together to kind of put things on hold and pump the brakes for a little bit.
My turn again.
Do you want to talk?
So a couple weeks ago I asked her how she'd feel about us sitting tight and me going back to work, very specifically going to work with her doing real estate. We've talked about it a bunch over the last couple of years. She works with her girlfriend who's her broker. It's just the two of them. So it's nice, small, you know,
It's very
firm.
It's very laid back.
It's the two of them. She
Yeah.
and her girlfriend work together.
It's great.
We've talked to her about it before, and we really couldn't figure out a negative to staying. Yes, we're staying in Washington, which we're not fond of currently with the current state of things, and also we wouldn't be doing the amount of adventuring we were going to be doing. But aside from that, we'd be stable, secure, making more money. Or making money.
We can pad our retirements a little bit better.
Gives us a landing pad for family if they're in town. Yeah. My son and his fiance, my daughter-in-law, for their travels because they're going to be backing out in and out of Washington doing their photography work.
Because when we originally thought about just like uprooting and like selling everything and leaving, like the world was a little bit different. But now we look at it and things are just going to be more expensive on the road. When we finally figure out where it is that we're going to put down new roots, we're not going to know anybody, and building a business is going to be really hard. It takes 2 years to build any business for any of you who've ever built a business before you really start generating income, unless you're super lucky. So we decided that staying was probably the best of the options right now.
And part of that too is I get to stay put and stay connected, hopefully, to all of the people that I left when I retired, because one of the things we want to focus on is helping first responders, including our military folks.
Nurses.
And we'll help anybody, but ultimately really want to focus on those folks, because I have a lot of people in my life that are going to be leaving the field of law enforcement and fire for that matter,
for sure.
And moving on.
Dispatchers.
And so we want to be able to help them make those transitions. Having been in the field, I know what the thought process is and how their brains work, and there's always that You don't want the greasy salesman pitch coming
Right.
at you. You don't trust the process, and having somebody that you either know is in the industry and makes you feel good about it, or that you worked with and you can trust. Hopefully that'll help some people if I stay here and she and I get to work together. So I'm going to get my realtor's license, is what that all means.
Long story short.
And when I do that, it'll be a couple months once we finish the house. I'll get my realtor's license. Her girlfriend / our boss is super excited about it too, because she wants me to do some work with her also, which is great. I can start some of that hopefully before I actually even get licensed. And we'll do it for the next
2 years.
12, 24, 36 months, whatever it looks like. And hopefully help ourselves by staying put and padding our retirement, but also then helping our friends get moved along in the process of retirement themselves.
The next chapter in their lives.
And yeah, so we'll post a little bit about that once that gets settled, and we kind of rebrand how her business is gonna roll forward with the two of us doing it as a couple, as a team. We aren't going to use this platform as a selling thing. We're not going to post
this is still
stuff about that.
This is still my passion, doing this.
But we'll put something out there just so people that maybe are on here and don't know us personally have a point of contact.
Absolutely.
And then that leads back into what she was saying, which is this will still continue to be kind of what we do as far as the hiking and the adventuring. We're still going to travel. We're going to keep our RV. We're going to keep our truck. Still outfit those the way we'd planned, and then use the time to vacation more with those things and sort of learn the ins and outs of that type of living, and hopefully that'll help streamline it when we actually make the transition to full time.
I'm very excited to spend the winter in Arizona.
Yeah, we're definitely going to go down to see my folks in Phoenix and spend time down there. Hopefully most of December is what we're shooting for, and into the first of the year, that kind of thing. But we're gonna do a lot more close stuff. She gets the opportunity. One of the pluses is she was not happy that she didn't get some hikes done. She was not happy she was going to get to go back and actually video and do some of the hikes that she's done before. And now those things are available to us. So in the next couple of years, there'll be a lot more of the stuff that we've already done that we can now actually put on film.
Yeah, the hiking part is really where this channel was born for me. And then it very quickly morphed into the RVing component of it, because that was just going to be a part of our life. But being able to go back and really hone in and focus in on sharing all those gorgeous hikes that I love in Mount Rainier and the surrounding areas, and taking the time to video them well so that I can preserve those memories for myself, but also to share them with other people who maybe can't get out there and hike the way that Paul and I can. That was the whole premise of this in the first place. But that's okay, that we're not leaving right now and adventuring and doing more things. We're just going to do it at a slightly slower pace. And again, I get a chance to go back and do the things that I didn't get to do, or thought that I wasn't going to be able to do. I get to do them now.
So if you want to follow along, subscribe, and we will be putting more content on a little bit more aggressively over the next couple of months.
For sure.
To include the remodel in the house, which now includes a kitchen. Yay me. So.